I've had my Xpel PPF wrap for over 6 months. Is it worth the cost? Let's find out.
Buckle up, Buttercup!
I've been waiting for 6 months, actually a little over 6 months, to do this review because I was kind of a critic of PPF protectant wraps. They are not cheap. In fact, they're very expensive, and they're more expensive than a general wrap on a Bronco. Before I go into my in-depth review about my Xpel PPF wrap, let's go back in history with Buttercup 1.0, the OG. I did have a 3M wrap on it, and I knew just after seeing how well it protected my Bronco after I peeled that wrap off and said goodbye that I'm gonna need to do something with Buttercup 2.0 because it is a black Bronco. Now, I went with a black Bronco for a couple reasons. The main reason was I knew I wanted to wrap it, and black is a universal color. So when I take the doors off, if I decided to wrap this hot pink, black door jambs, we're gonna go pretty well with it. But after lots of research and a lot of going back and forth, I decided to go a different route and try a PPF wrap. I've heard a lot of great things about Xpel. Actually, a lot of my Bronco friends have Xpel wraps. Most of them actually have the Stealth PPF, which is what I have on here. That kind of dulls the finish of the paint, gives it a different look. Just going with a Stealth PPF was not enough for me because I'm Buttercup and I have to stick out a little bit. I gotta, do something a little out there for promotion of the channel. So I went ahead and had graphics put on underneath the Stealth PPF. I did that because it gives it a really cool 3D look, and I also wanted that protection over these graphics as well. Before I go any further with my experience with the Xpel PPF wrap, I do want to talk about installation. I did not install this myself. I left this with professionals, not just professionals that do wraps, but an actual Xpel PPF licensed professional tint house customs. They wrapped my first Bronco. I love them. Ben and Jess, the owners of the company, are Bronco lovers. They have their own Bronco. There are other PPF companies out there besides Xpel, but I do know that the majority of the PPF companies require a licensed professional to install it. And if you decide to do it yourself, they're probably not going to honor the warranty because who knows what you could do. First off, let's talk maintenance. I have a black Bronco. Maintenance on a black Bronco, especially one that goes off-road, is not easy. In fact, you're probably going to show a pinstripe within your first trail ride, or just as a daily driver, you decide to wash it, you're likely to get swirl marks. So maintaining a PPF is much easier than maintaining a black Bronco. One of the perks about the PPF that I've noticed, so I've had a Bronco with nothing on it. Buttercup OG had nothing on it. Then months later, I got it wrapped. So I knew how it was to maintain a wrap. How does a PPF compare to a wrap? In my opinion, it's much easier. Wraps are pretty delicate depending what you go with or if you cover it with a PPF. They could show watermarks and some mud could actually stain your wrap. Did I ever run into this with the PPF wrap? Thankfully, no, I have not. I've put this thing through the ringer just like my other Bronco. Water, murky water, mud, and I'm always shocked after going through a huge mud puddle, even getting stuck, when I come out of it, my Bronco's still kind of clean. And I'm like, wait a second, didn't I just do all this? It keeps the mud from sticking to it. Does it keep it completely clean? No, but it is going to keep cleanup after going through the mud pits a little easier. I've also been through the trails, and trails here in Florida is different than out west. I know all you people that live out in Moab and Colorado, you have these beautiful open spaces for rock crawling. That is not the case here in Florida. The trails here are very different, and a lot of them are really tight. Going through these tight trails, you are very likely to get some pinstriping. And even though I was a little nervous, I did put my Bronco through some really tight trails with some thicker branches rubbing up against my Bronco. I did not like the sound, but I did it all for you. And surprisingly, the PPF held up. And believe it or not, you know what everyone says that it protects? It actually does. Although I was expecting the PPF to protect against those branches, I was prepared if that wasn't the case, because another perk to the PPF is it has self-healing properties. So even if you do get some pinstriping or some swirls, like scratch marks in it, it has a self-healing property. I know somebody that has kind of taken their key, or I don't know what it was, something against their PPF, and it showed like a visible scratch, and they just get a heat gun and it heals itself. I actually talked to Ben from Tin House Customs. They're the ones that installed this, and they said a lot of times if you get any sort of pinstriping or anything like that, you don't even necessarily need to get a heat gun. Living here in Florida, you can just let it sit outside for a day, and that heat is going to heal that and the scratch goes away. That blows my mind. That is a selling point why I went with a PPF over a standard wrap. Not only that, I do have a black Bronco and live in the Sunshine State, and the PPF does offer a UV protection, which is a thumbs up in my book. The next part is going to be specific about Xpel PPF, because I know a lot about that. That's what I have on my Bronco. Xpel offers the gloss finish or the stealth finish, which is what I have on my Bronco. They also offer a warranty as long as it's installed by a licensed person. The best part about PPF is all of these pieces are custom built to the Bronco. So unlike a wrap, usually people get a roll, they roll it on, cut it to piece. The PPF is already pre-cut, perfectly aligned to fit your Bronco. But the big question is it worth it? It's a substantial investment for your Bronco or any vehicle. If you are an off-roader of any sort, gravel, trails, anything, this is going to protect your Bronco. I think it is 100% worth it. Especially in today's market, you want to protect your investment. Cars are expensive. Why not protect it? So for me, it's kind of a no-brainer. I feel like this is one of the first things you should do before going and hitting the trails. It's going to protect your vehicle 100%. Now, I've tried to cover a lot of the questions that I have been emailed. If you do have additional questions on my review or any thoughts about the Xpel PPF, be sure to leave a comment. You can always email me as well, contact me on social medias. But I am loving my Xpel PPF right now on my Bronco. I'm really anxious to see how it's going to hold up over time, because pretty soon I'll be heading to Utah. I'll be heading to all of these different locations with different terrains. It's going to open up the opportunity to see how this holds up in all different areas. Like I said before, I did go to Tin House Customs in Davie, Florida. They're about 3 to 4 hours away from me. Worth the drive if you're in the Florida area. They specialize in Broncos. But I am super excited and very pleased with my results of the Xpel PPF. That's going to wrap it up for this video, but be sure to check out buckleupoffroad.com. Lots of new awesome products on there. And until next time, guys, buckle up, Buttercup.
Buckle up, Buttercup!